Glad to have you with us from Kenan Stadium in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. Today, conference bragging rights on the line in this SEC Big Ten clash. It's the Houston Cougars and the North Carolina Tar Heels. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Hey guys, even though there will be a great home field advantage today, Coach told me before the game, this is exactly what they expected when the season started. They knew they had to go to the transfer portal, and the quarterback they got has lived up to every expectation. He has shown great leadership, composure, and poise in every moment. But not only that, he has really shown that he can get it done on the field. Late in this season, he's taking them to where they thought they could go. He has got to get off to a quick start here today to keep that momentum going. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll run it from the gun. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Let's take a minute and talk about North Carolina. It's been a season to remember so far, fresh off their new top 10 ranking. How far can this team go?
Well, they're starting to get there now, right? And I think once you get some big wins, Jesse, and you start to climb up, you start to feel that in the momentum and the confidence that it builds with your squad. I think
makes the catch and he's free. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets the give. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to the ground with the running back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
I don't think people understand how valuable it is to be able to hand the ball to your running back and get everyone settled to start the football game, especially when there's production like this. Man, your quarterback feels a little bit more comfortable. The defense feels a little bit uneasy. The offensive line gets settled in. Nice start by this offense.
And the Tar Heels are rolling down the field. He wants to change this route. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Escapes the pressure to his right. Took care of it himself. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Looking to throw, it's Edwards. Pocket breaking down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
So now it's 2nd and long. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the 1st down.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
The Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. from the red zone, looking for a receiver. It's complete. They're not just using the running back as check down Charlie in the passing game. They're getting him downfield.
Right, and take my matchups I like. If you're going to play man-to-man, who are you going to put on the running back? You want to put a linebacker on him? I like my chances, even with safeties. Those guys, listen, they aren't as great as corners in covering, so I like finding matchups and exploiting them.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down, and likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing it.
Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Not much of a secret who they were looking to, but doing something about it is a major problem.
It's so hard to stop on these third downs. You think about it, he could block, and then he can go deep. He can release, intermediate. The tight ends are so valuable in today's football, and especially in the red area. They find him, and they get the first down.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hughes. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They go right back to it. Crosses the 45. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Off the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Looking to throw, it's Henderson. He unleashes a long one. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Well, that's an incompletion, and really poor accuracy by the quarterback there. When you're throwing the ball down the field, you don't need to make it perfect, but you do got to put it somewhere around your receiver. You got to give him an opportunity to go up and make a play for it.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Takes a hit as he fires. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. You want to talk about converting a 4th down in style with a whole lot extra, David.
How about it? Clutch mode. 4th down time, you only need a little, but he pushes the ball.
And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Houston. Extra point here will tie the game. And he tacked on the extra point. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. To throw, it's Edwards. The screen, and watch out. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to get behind the defense. Snatches it on the right. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. And the Tar Heels come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. When you're dealing with the big tight end, you better get a bunch of hats around the football.
And here's the thing, Reese. These used to be big, slow tight ends. Now these guys are absolute freaks. They're so good. You can split them out wide. You can put them in the formation. They can do so much. And you see after the catch, hard to...
He's going for the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, UNC!
What a start for this guy, right? 2 drives, and that's already his second rushing touchdown. And listen, this area of the field, David, in the red zone, you've got to be able to run it. It's really hard to throw. The windows aren't very big. But this dude right now is feeling it.
And as a defense now, I understand the mission. Palmer, it's pretty simple. They're going to run the football. So I've got to meet that physical challenge, man. I got to stop the run, or else this is going to be a long day for this defense.
The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. That's caught. It's Hughes. At the 35, he's loose. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
You blitz me, I'm getting the ball out of my hands. Really good job understanding that by the offensive coordinator, this quarterback.
There's a crease. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
And I'm not surprised, right? Like, they go to him again. Last drive, he did an unbelievable job. And if I'm this defense, just keep honing in, right? Like, making sure he has to earn it. Making sure a lot of people get near him. Continue to hit this running back. Try to slow him down and cool him off.
Off play action on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hughes. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The run inside. It's Hughes. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. He's got enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 37.
Been really impressed watching this offense this year and how good they are on third down. The reason they're so efficient, they don't have penalties, they keep these third downs manageable, and they've got a special talent at running back that can find his way to the sticks.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Stepping to the right. Keeps it and gets past the chains. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. The Cougars have it with a 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Makes the pass. Got it on the outside. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. 1st and goal now for Houston as they try to get it in. Back to throw, it's Henderson. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Cougars! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get 6.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He'll try the left side. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of that.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in there, setting the edge, making the tackle.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
Dropping back, it's Edwards. Right through his hands, incomplete. I think he knew he had a chance for a big play, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The run from the shotgun. Just couldn't get away from the tackle.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. From the comfort of the pocket, he fires it to the right.
Man, number one area to be successful on 3rd and long, gotta have good protection up front. Check. Great job by the offensive line, keeping their QB clean. He had time to go through his progression, to find the correct guy, and to convert the 3rd down and long.
Going to try to get it himself. Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see what the penalty is. So he just lost track of where the line of scrimmage was. The illegal forward pass will wave off the play. Penalty will be accepted. And the rarely seen illegal forward pass penalty brings up 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Edwards. Here's a heat. Blasted as he lets it go. Finds a tight end. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Timeout now called by the Tar Heels. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Tar Heels trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. A 1st down run in the red zone. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. North Carolina will call it 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Trying to barrel in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. And he's in! Touchdown, North Carolina! His huge game continues. 3rd time he's gotten hit hurt in this one. And numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the season.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
Lining up to tack 1 more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. The running back has it. Turning it on! He's got the 1st down, but he'll need a lot more than that on this final play. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, week 12, almost 0 margin for error. Just the way we like it here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's start with the Western Michigan Broncos taking on the Eastern Michigan Eagles. And it's the Broncos coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week.
The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Yeah, and I just need a crease. I need you offensive linemen, just like right here. Great job holding the point of attack. Don't let any penetration come in. Give me a little sliver, and then you see the running back, Palmer. He'll do the rest, lower his shoulder, and make sure he gets the first down.
Yeah, it means a lot to this offense, too, to have a guy like this that always just seems to fall forward. He always, in these short yardage situations, knows where that first down marker is, and he's able to get those hidden yards in piles, driving his legs to help keep this drive alive.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
They'll run play action. Got his man on the outside. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? A penalty marker on the field. 3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Now from inside the red zone. Makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Sometimes it's easy for the receiver to get lost running a drag through all that traffic, Jesse.
Yeah, and this is a receiver too, Reese, who's dangerous once he has the football in his hands. So I like the idea on offense of trying to get this guy the ball quickly to see what he can do once he has it.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Running inside, it's Hughes. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. To the air, it's Henderson. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's complete on the right side. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on third down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the fourth down.
Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. Needs it to keep this drive alive. He makes the stop, and they'll have it in the red zone after converting on fourth down.
And they just keep inching closer to the goal line. They go for it on fourth down. You get it. You're now finding yourself even closer. This is a place where you'd love to be able to just line up, run the football, get north, and score a touchdown.
Houston has it with a first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. The extra point here would tie the game. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Runs through a tackle. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get yards after contact like he did there.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Quick completion to the right. On his feet at the 40. Snags it and he's open. Touchdown, Tar Heels! And that one will put him up here in the second half.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the finisher coming on a touchdown pass from 52 yards out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Henderson. Going downfield for the big play. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. This should be the last play of the quarter. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And he can't pull the trigger, and that will be the final play of the third quarter. We wrap it up with a sack. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. So we open the final period with a third down play. Timeout now called by the Tar Heels. That'll be their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Now third and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Shakes off the defender. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. You always hear run the route deep enough to get the first down, but if you don't, you better fight your way there, and he did.
Yeah, nice job. And listen, catch the football, understand fourth and short, the situation, and then go get that first down. Don't dilly-dally. Don't try to make a home run play. Get past the sticks. Nice job of understanding that situation.
The Cougars have their whole playbook open here on second and inches. They'll go right back to him. Could be an alley. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
I love the play called running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Here comes the heat. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Chunked it away just as he was hit.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Gets rid of it. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
We're at a juncture of the game now here in the fourth quarter. One possession game. Every critical down and distance is going to matter. And on that fourth down, the defense gets the win. Great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion and a turnover on downs.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Schiff. Here's a little room there. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards, had enough for a first down.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. They're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. They'll ride the hot hand. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. A mere 4 seconds after the clock stopped for the 2-minute timeout, the defense gets it stopped again, trying to get the ball back. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Scanning the field, it's Edwards. Working that left side now. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Timeout Houston, their second. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39, it's 3rd and short. Running behind that left side. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Cougars are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. North Carolina will call its 2nd timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. And the Tar Heels will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's taking the deep shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking for a man, it's Henderson. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. To the air on 1st down. Pressure coming. At the 35, he's got room. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire.
And we've already seen it a couple times now. Like, he is more than willing and actually quick. He's quick to get those puppies moving and get out the pocket and go scramble.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
I'll tell you, this offense just can't afford too many more incompletions because time's running out in the game. They need big plays in the passing attack, vertically down the field, and they've got to score some touchdowns.
He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down.
And this is not decision time. This offense, it's green light the rest of the game. Down multiple.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down. I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Drop the football, and they'll